The American has Yellowstone that isn't yellow, but Thailand has Pinkstone that is seriously pink. And it is right here in Chantaburi and Rayong. Think this area is only about float and beach. If that is all you see, you are missing what nature has been quietly hiding. Most people just stop by durians, hop on board to some islands, and grab a few photos on beach. But on this trip, we are going to immerse you in the real-life tours from fishing village. To walk on the real pink rock fields you won't find anywhere else in the world, taking a view at the Nang Phaya Hill Viewpoint, and ending the day in the growing mangrove seas of Tung Prong Thong. Chantaburi and Rayong has history, knowledge, and natures in a way probably never expect to find here. Chantaburi is actually a very important city in Thai history after the fall of Uttarakhand from the second times. King Taksin the Great pulled up his troops back and regrouped here before marching to take Uttarakhand and reclaim the kingdoms. On the top of that, Chantaburi used to be Thailand's biggest centers for rubies and gemstone trading, and it is also a fruit capital, especially famous for its Hon Thong durian. We start our trip at Koh Proet in Chantaburi. It is a small island, but it is full of real life and a quiet rhythm of a fishing communities. Every single house turns its face toward waters. Every small pier is both workplace and playgrounds for the people who live there. Most of the fishers are of Chinese and Vietnamese descent, passing down traditional technique and ways of life that has been tied to the seas for generations. Here, the seas and the people are basically inseparable. We walk through the communities along the concrete walls stretching to the waters. Waves are roaring under the piers. Wooden boats that drift with the tides, and the salty smells of the seas mixed with the sounds of the waves. It makes you want to pause and take a deep breath and realize that a slow life is better than constantly running in the cities.
Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leaving pain. She kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me.
So we are here in the Thailand restaurant. This place is not recommended to foreigners. Normally like Thai people or domestic.
Oh, they have the menu they translate into English also.
Yeah, I mean
And
place.
the price quite reasonable.
Yeah.
We stopped to recharge at Thailand Seafood, a local seafood restaurant with a big menu of fresh dish. This must try here is a local Chantaburi dish, Mu Shmung curries. A pork belly is slowly braised with curry paste and shmung leaf. The taste is perfectly mixed with sours, sweet, and salties, all in one rich, comforting bite. It is a kind of dish that's really hard to find in Bangkok. Then we arrive at the stars of the trip, the Pinkstone Field. The one and only place like this in the world is right here in Chantaburi. It is not famous as Chao Lao Beach or Koh Proet, but what makes it truly special is the unique of the landscape and how long the nature has been taken to scrub each rock.
Right. Good news is the actual natural pink color.
As in US, they have like Yellowstone,
Yeah.
but we have Pinkstone.
Here in Thailand, right?
Yes.
But actually, I saw like in YouTube channel that go to like Yellowstone National Park. I never saw like any Yellowstone in there.
This pink rock phenomenon is created by the combinations of coarse iron minerals and limestone that has been eroded by wave and wind for over 100 years. That is why two rocks look the same, and the pinkish red tone keeps changing with the light throughout the days. Scientists describe the way the wave and sands keep carving the surface as a kind of natural architecture that takes centuries to form. So every step you take here is like walking through the open-air museums built by the earth itself. We walk along the shoreline beside a long stretched pink rock, passing straight through the rock formations, small channels where the seawater rush in, and a little photo spot where you don't have to queue up with a crowd.
I got the wound already.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
I got the wound
it's
already.
Very dangerous. Here.
The stone is like quite sharp actually.
We recommend it. You have to wear sneaker
Yeah.
rather than a flip flop.
Another highlight is how close you can get to the nature. Sit and watch the sunrise and sunsets right in front of the rock, with the wave washing in below you. The quiet, peaceful atmosphere here is something you don't often find in the more crowded beach destinations. Next up is Nang Phaya Viewpoint on the famous Chantaburi coastal road, a seaside highway that stretches over 100 kilometers from Chantaburi to Rayong. The Nang Phaya section is the most iconic part because of the perfect height and curve of the roads. From here you get a wide, open views of the sea and sky, without nothing blocking your sight line at all.
Local people in here do like fishing business.
The highlight here is Pong Tong tree with their yellows and green leaves that grow in the light, an important native species for the coastal ecosystem. This area is under the huge restoration since 2007 and officially opened to the public in 2020.
There is a 1 kilometer long wooden boardwalk where you can experience mangrove forest, Smapu Canal, and protected aquatic zones, all in a way that doesn't disturb nature.
At the end of the boardwalk stand the building towers, about as high as 5-story buildings. Here we make it. We climbing to the watchtowers, 36 feet tall in the middle of the mangrove forest.
It seems like we are at the middle of Amazon forest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's very
exactly.
green and very silent. We are like really recommended this place because I think like we close to natural and we can saw like any fish, crab, birds.
From up there, you can see full panoramas of the mangrove seas and the open ocean stretching out in the distance. If you don't feel like walking the whole way, Tung Prong Thong also offers a boat trip along the canal, which give you a totally different angles, shorebird, small fish, and tangled mangrove root that act as nurseries for so many marine species. Tung Prong Thong isn't just a pretty place for photos, it is a living example of ecological restoration and sustainable tourism in action. Mangrove forests play a huge role in protecting coastal line and supporting biodiversity. We end up our trip at HTMS Prasad Memorial. HTMS Prasad, or His Thai Majesty Ship Prasad, is one of the warships given to Thailand by the United States around the times of World War II. It served through multiple eras and now stands a real-life lesson in history and geopolitics. Pioneer ships like this are traditionally named after the important river in the countries, as a way to reflect the geographies of Thailand and organized naval force. HTMS Prasad could perform many roles, from escorting other ships to anti-submarine warfare to airships' different missions. Standing on the deck of the ships today, you get more than just facts from the textbook. There are smells of metals and salts. The sounds of the wind moving through the old structures, and the feeling that this ship has seen tensions, fears, and courage up close. All that atmosphere helps you understanding histories in the way that is deeper than anything you do get from just reading a paragraph in the school book.